Well, like intravenous is kind of like a big part of what like irks me and like gets my goat. All the intramuscular and just under the skin stuff. I've done a couple different things like that, like Melonotin. I did a little bit of that, and that's just straight into your belly fat. And I was like,
suppresses appetite a lot too, by the way.
Oh yeah, but I got freaked out because of the moles that it can create.
Melonotin.
It can create hyperpigmentation or something like that, and like
I've pushed it pretty fucking hard with that stuff, and I've never had permanent moles. They always go away if I'm a really freckly person, so I was always the most concerned about that. And anytime I overdid it, I'd get more freckles, but they always went away after I stopped using it.
I got like one little freckle, and it was black. It was so black, and it was a freckle. It wasn't even a mole. But I was like freaked out by that. I was like, I'm going to be a Dalmatian by next week. I got to cut the Melonotin out. But anyway, that little needle into your like belly fat is nothing.
Have you guys ever seen this before and after of this video I did?
I know that I have.
Throw this up, Zach.
So this the same chick, person? Yeah. So she literally started telling people that she was black because she changed her skin color with Melonotin. So this stuff is so potent in how far it can take you. You could change your race visually.
Yep. That's what you told. That was Derek's pitch when he, before I ordered a few vials, that was the pitch Derek gave me. He's like, this stuff is so you can change your race. And I was like, all right, I'll take some. Yeah, throw that on top. Yeah, I want some of that.
So the idea is you stop like short of this to where you have a great tan and you just don't turn black.
No, I would like to see cornrow Kyle. That'd be fun.
Oh, that'd be a good bit.
Could I have a guy on the show that could say it? You know,
I know, right?
See, what's interesting is if you did blackface, that's racist. But if you did Melonotin out the wazoo and made yourself black, is that the same? It's literally.
I'm an official black man at that point. If you ask me.
100%.
Yeah,
I can say it, man. I mean, who's going to stop me? Yeah. Not you, cracker.
Hell no. I would. You'd be like going on a racist rant on the show. Woody tries to stop you, and I'm like, Woody, a black man is talking. Sit your ass down and listen.
It's about equity. It's about equity now, Woody. Start saying your name all weird just to be kind of.
That would be so fucking funny if you turned black. You should do it. You're looking for a project.
No, I like the Melonotin. It did help with hunger, and it was definitely helping me get tanner, which is why I was actually. It was two-phase. One thing, I wanted to get tanner because I was just so pale, but I didn't want to spend a ton of time in the tanning bed. And to me, the Melonotin was like the way to get the most results out of the tanning bed.
Yeah, you get more bang for your buck, hypothetically.
And I'm a sucker for like an intricate, difficult, complicated, overly complicated program. Like when I used to hunt, I'd be up the night before, like getting the bullets ready. You know what I mean? Like I like the like preparation. Mm-hmm. So when you're going to go to the tanning bed, it's like, all right, I'm going to work out after the tanning bed. I'd have to time out all these supplements that I'm taking. And part of it is a goddamn injection of Melonotin that I have to like inject it. I don't remember how 30 minutes before going in or something like that. So that was part of it. It was a whole process. So I enjoy that part of it. I like the intricate planning.
How long does that woman's skin stay black? Like if she totally pops cold turkey.
That's tough to say, man, because that's like the polar extreme of how hard you could push this. But I would speculate it would probably take like a year of no sun exposure and no drug to get back to baseline.
What it would go back?
Maybe months, maybe like half a year. I don't know though.
Okay. But for like the dose you guys were doing, or you were doing, you're just getting a little more tan and then it almost faded like a regular tan or stuck around.
You titrate up, as they say, based on your tolerance. So
I would say the tan lasts a bit longer than a normal tan, but it's not like it stays all forever.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's really the hair change that's doing it for me.
Helps sell it.
And the nails.
She went on the news and like acted like she was black and said why it's justified that she calls herself black, and that's
great.
Yeah,
I mean,
good for her. That's so funny.
I almost want to give it to her because she's clearly being respectful about the whole thing. She's not making a mockery of it. She genuinely wants to be a black woman, and she's done everything she can.
She is Did she change how she
be an African American woman though? You know what I mean?
The true question, did she change how she talked?
Oh, she did.
Did she?
Well, I would guesstimate that she spoke in a very urban dialect even prior to her Melonotin usage.
Mayhaps.
But no, that shit's cheap. I think I often see it as an ingredient in like little health clinics will do like weight loss cocktails. And there'll be Melonotin in there. What do you think about those places that do the IVs, like the recovery IVs?
I think that they're often far over exaggerated of the benefit. You know, like the NAD IVs and whatnot. There's no provable benefit to it. I think if your immune system is like compromised or you had a bender, night out or something, like it could be worth doing to replenish. But to try and go like super physiologic levels of like something, I don't
B vitamins, like what are you doing? Like, that's what my local place does. My local place does like maybe 5 different cocktails with different reasons. One of them is if you've just been on a bender. And I do remember in the court documents that Diddy was having people get IVs like after the crazy like freak parties that they were getting down on.
They were probably like doing coke and boozed up and hung over his shit.
Man, Diddy really threw a fucking party. Can you imagine that there's a guy there to give you an IV if you party too hard at Diddy's place?
Yeah, or if you get you have all your fluids depleted the night before doing some not so legal acts. That's what seems to be going on there. Poor Justin Bieber.
We don't know if Justin Bieber was a participant in those activities yet.
No, I mean I think it seems like he would have been a victim.
No, Diddy wouldn't do that.